Okay, I'm back for like the millionth time, right? So, okay, so it's a Wednesday when I go in to cover my friend. Um, Also, I'm sorry, it's dark now, but I'm like, I gotta finish this video. So let me finish it. I'm sitting right in front of my house. Um, yeah. Okay. So, anyways, everything's good until about 7 a.m. when like the office people start coming in, right? That's when I'm like getting nervous, like, oh man, I'm about to see everybody. Um, that's when like mostly everyone starts coming in. Set between 7 and 8. That's when all the people got there. Like so, yeah. First thing I see the lady from a distance, the one of the HR ladies, the one that was like really happy that, like that they were going to be able to hire me because she knew that I wanted to work there. And she was like, she was so excited for me, right? She was so excited that I was finally going to be able to apply, be able to work with them and everything. And she see me from a distance, and I saw her look at me, and she looked a little confused, like, why are you in here cleaning again, like after a month, like what's going on? Like I don't know, like I expected, her to know everything that I expected that she would know, um what happened. So I was just like, I felt kind of dumb just to even see her because, like, I had told her that my last day, when was my last day gonna be, and that hopefully, you know, well, not even hopefully, I was just sure. Like, to be honest, I was sure that I was gonna be working there. Like, I didn't even have a doubt anymore. Like um, after I got the go ahead, I wasn't even thinking that there was a possibility that I wasn't gonna be working there. Like, I just thought, yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see you soon once I'm, back, once all the hiring process is done. Like, I'll see you soon. Like, it wasn't even, I didn't even think it was a possibility that I wasn't going to be working for them, right? So, yeah, when I saw her from a distance at first, and she looked a little confused. And then she was talking to somebody, I think, and then like a little bit after that, I saw her again, and then I was able to talk to her, and she's like, "What happened?" Which surprised me because I thought she would just know. So I don't know what she, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of there's so many office people in like different kind of departments, so I don't know exactly. I she's like HR, I believe. So she's not part of the hiring um like group of people, but she's HR. But I just figured she would know, like she would have known what happened. But so I told her, she's like, what happened? I thought you were gonna be here, and why are you why are you cleaning again, and so I told her what happened, right? Like, I told her, about the survey thing, and she's like, oh my gosh, and she's like, she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe that happened. She felt so bad too, like like she didn't expect that to for it to go down that way either. So yeah, it was crazy. And I don't know, she was like, hold on, um I don't know exactly what happened, what she did, but she's like, no. She was like, no, this is no. She's like, no, we're not, this is not gonna happen. Like, no. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what she did. I don't know who she talked to, but literally, while I was working that day, I would say I seen her at 7 something, like 7 something, 7:15, 7:20. We talked, right? And then the girl who was like the hiring person, the one that told me that they weren't going to continue the application, around 8 something, I think, she I think I don't know if she messaged me or called me, and she was like, "Hey, I got approval to um continue with your application." And I was just like, "What?" Dude, I was shook. I was so, like, I couldn't believe it, right? Like, I couldn't believe that happened. Because what? And I don't know, it was crazy. So I don't even, okay, so what happened after that? And also, I let, then because the Lord had told me, like, that he actually, so when my friend prayed for me, the Lord told me that, and this was like a month before, right? The Lord told me that while I was out, while I was not working, he wanted me to focus on my business stuff, which I was doing. I was focused on some business stuff, getting some new products done and everything. And during that time that I was off, like, that's when I switched my business name and everything, and I got like new labels, and I was doing a whole bunch, making more products and stuff. So I was really trying to focus on my business stuff. And the Lord told me that, to use that time to do that, and that the door is going to open. He told me they're going to call you and, just use this time while you have it, because later you're gonna, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be busy. So to use it wisely, and so I was trying to focus on that. And then I was like, so when I got that call from the girl, I don't remember if it was a call or a text. I think she called me, and then I didn't answer because I was working, right? So when I got and she messaged me, and then when I got on break, then I messaged her back, and she was telling me that day they wanted to do an interview. And I was like, I was in shock. Like, I couldn't believe it. And I was seeing everybody, like, before she had messaged me, I was seeing everybody. And at that point, I was just kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like, I still was acting like I didn't know. And then, but then at that point, when she had told me that she wanted to do an interview, that's when I was able to tell everybody, like, okay, here's what happened. Like, they were not gonna hire me because of the survey thing, and I just didn't want to talk about it. Like, I didn't want to tell everybody, like, so that's what happened. But now since I'm here, some things changed, and now they're telling me that, that I can go ahead and they're gonna move forward with the application. And so, yeah, it was a crazy day, but I was excited. I called my friend and I told her what happened, because I was excited, and the Lord prayed for me, and she prayed for me. The Lord spoke to me, and he was like, the doors is back open. So, things are moving, things are going. So, and he told, like, well, I'm not even gonna talk about it. He told me some stuff, right? But yeah, so I was so excited. And I honestly, that whole day I was in shock. And I think after I finished the day, I think my interview was at 1:15. So, like, right after, I just went straight over to my old building, one of my old buildings that I cleaned in, and I talked with the boss. I had the interview with him, the one who offered me the job in the first place, right? And we were just like, we were excited. We were like, talking about it, like how crazy it was. And I don't know. I was telling him, like, that God is, I actually didn't tell him the whole testimony, like, of what God was saying, but I told him that actually, like, a few weeks ago. And he was like, wow, that's amazing, that's crazy. And even the lady, it's like God made a way where literally there was no way, like where literally the door was closed. God opened that door back up, and he used those two people to, you know what I mean, like he used him to get me, to get everything situated, to find that out about, you know what I mean, that I could apply, that there was nothing holding me back from actually working at that job. So he used him to open that door to me, and then and then when the door was closed, he used the woman from HR. He used her to open the door back up, and I'm so grateful to both of them. Like, I don't know if they'll ever see this video or not, but like, I just want to say, like, God used you guys, and I'm like so grateful for you guys that you know that you guys got me in there, because I'm just grateful. Like, I'm grateful. I love my job. I'm happy where I'm at, and I know, like, it's an amazing job to me. Maybe it's not, like, I don't know, it's pretty simple or whatever, but like, I love the fact that there's a lot of room to grow. That's what I've seen from the beginning. Like, there's so much room to grow in that job. So I am excited about that. Like, I don't know, I'm happy, I'm grateful, and God is good, right? So literally, I don't remember exactly the time frame. I covered my friend on a Wednesday at the end, like, it was pretty near the end of April, and I think I started probably 4 days after. So I think it was like April 26th or something. I don't know the exact dates, but after I had the interview, I started like 4 days later, and my first day was May 1st, 2023. So it's July 10th today. So I've been there just a little over 2 months. And I'm so excited. And I've been meaning to like make this video, but like, like I said, I started recording it, but I was kind of, I was more ranting about my old boss. So God was like, no, we're not gonna use this. I forgive it. Like, I'm not even gonna go into detail. I dealt with some things, and it's whatever. Like, I dealt with some things with my former in my former job. So I just it is what it is. But I'm just glad that God, put me where I am, and he definitely did. And I'm just glad that I didn't let, that the feeling of being too, like, embarrassed to see everybody after, like, if I had let that really get to me, I wouldn't have even gone in to cover her. And the fact that she didn't know, like, the HR lady, she had no idea that they didn't move forward with my application. She told me she had no idea. She said she didn't know what was going on. So, or for all she knew, I was working or whatever, or she just didn't know what happened. So I'm so glad that I did go in and cover my friend that day, because that really, like, just showing up there, like, it fixed everything. Like, that was that changed everything, because now I'm hired. Now I have a new job, a better job. Like, I'm in the same place. I'm actually working in one of the buildings, that I cleaned in. But I make more money. I have more benefits. There's possibilities for the future. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm really happy to be where I'm at. And God is so good. But like, let me tell y'all, like, that month when I was not working was really tough. And he didn't want me to work. He wanted me to focus on my business, and focus on some other things too. But he wanted me to use that time wisely. and I tried to. I probably didn't succeed as much as he told me to, but I did. I did get some stuff done. Like I definitely did. And but yeah, I I'm still shocked. I'm still grateful. And then like finally, when I got to see everybody like with my little uniform, well, it's just a shirt, but whatever. Like I'm so happy like to be a part of the company now. Because I really wanted it so bad. And so actually the HR lady, she was confused, yeah, because she's like, she actually does like the what's it called, like orientation and stuff. Like when the people get hired, she runs them through all the paperwork and like does all that stuff, filling out everything that needs to be filled out and going over important things about the company and about the job and everything. So she knew something was up, but she didn't know what, because they didn't tell her, because I guess they didn't have a reason to tell her, so because she has nothing to do with the hiring process. So I don't know. It's I'm just really grateful. But like, oh yeah, so the day when I had my orientation, she was so happy. Like she was so happy, and that made me happy, because it's like, I don't know, like the fact that she knew that I wanted to work there, and I don't know, she cares. She's a really nice person. Like I don't know her like super super well, just from only from when I would talk with her a little bit, in the mornings when I would be there. So, and just about the job, from the times that I did try to apply and everything. So, but all the interactions that I've had with her have been really good. And actually, like when I had my month interview, or not interview, my month evaluation or whatever, she did that, and it was just good. Like she's so happy for me, and that makes me happy, and I'm really grateful to her, because she God used her for sure, and I'm so grateful to her, for being used by God for me. So I'm grateful, and it's crazy, but like, yeah, that month though, and pretending like I didn't know what was going on, because I feel like the Lord didn't want me to be telling everybody, oh, I didn't get the job, because words have power, So he really emphasized on that to me, and so it was really tough, especially with like my good friend. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Especially with my good friend, like it was really tough to not tell her like what was going on, because I like needed to vent, but I couldn't. But I vented to God. I definitely had to like talk with him about it. So, which was good, because that's what we should always be going to first in the first place. So that kind of taught me that too. But like just not knowing, because I had no idea that my friend was gonna ask me to cover her, and I had no idea that like how things were gonna go about. Like I had no idea how God was gonna make a way, but I knew. That's why I'm like, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, why, but I trust you, Lord, and I know you're gonna do it. Like that's how I handle those situations when I have no idea and doubt tries to creep in. I just say, I don't know how, I don't know, but I know you're gonna do it. I trust in you, and I just stopped thinking about it. But I really had to trust in him. Like I really had to trust in him during that time, because that was tough. It was tough, because I was so confused, like why everything happened the way he said it was going to, but then all of a sudden, oh, you're not hired. Like what? That was crazy. It definitely was. But God is so good, and he's so faithful. But it was scary. It was scary to not know, and sometimes leaning on him, like it is scary, like not seeing. But man, that he really came through. He really came through. And it's and I gotta cling to that, like he definitely can make a way. Like, doors were closed and he opened them back up. So nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. So that increased my faith for sure, even though it was really tough to not have no clue and not have like any, like, there was no hope in that situation. To be honest, there was no hope in that situation, but I still was like choosing to trust him and the fact that he said he was going, what was going to happen. And man, he came through. It was hard, but he did, and that did increase my faith. So I'm grateful to the Lord, and I'm grateful to those vessels that he used. And I don't know, that's a good thing though. Like, when you, like, if you get a word from God, right, and it seems impossible, just don't dwell on the doubt. Just like when you start doubting, like, how, just be like, nope, you know what, I rebuke that. Lord, I don't know how you're gonna do this, I don't know when you're gonna do this, I don't know where, or maybe sometimes even why, but I trust you, I know you're gonna do it. And thank you Jesus, thank you. Like, just cut it out. Don't let yourself dwell on the doubt, because that will have a big impact. And then trust me, like, there was moments where I'm like, dude, should I just go get another job? But he told me, he told me, like, during a Bible study, he's like, don't get another job, just wait, like. And I'm like, okay. Man, it was tough, but I'm glad I waited it out. I'm glad that I trusted in him, even though it was difficult. Like, it was scary because, like, dude, I got babies, like, but I trusted him and he came through. And I'm blessed. And I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. But I know God has big plans for me in a lot of areas of my life. But yeah, this was definitely, I had to tell you guys this, and I'm sorry it took me so long. To get this story out, but I think I have successfully told it. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm done with this video, and I hope that I don't have to make a video this long ever again, but I gotta tell it. I had to tell, like, the details because I feel like they were important. So if you watch this all the way, thank you. I think it's a good testimony to the Lord, to his faithfulness, to to having faith, to trusting in him even when it looks impossible. He can still make a way. Like, he really can. So rebuke the doubt, rebuke it. Definitely do. But all right, y'all, be blessed and stay tuned for the next video. I'm trying to be more consistent. We're gonna get there, one story at a time. All right, bye.